Hey everyone, it's LockhartQT here, and today I'll be going over my most wanted features and things that need to be in the brand new Black Ops 6 Zombies map, the Shattered Veil, which we know is going to be coming in Season 3 on April 3rd for Black Ops 6. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Black Ops 6 news, gameplay and theories going forward. So let's start off with story implications. We need more story in Black Ops 6 Zombies, or at least for the story to move along a bit steadier. So far we've been essentially on one massive fetch quest, and it's felt a lot like, we're kicking along a can rather than progressing the story in a meaningful and impactful way. For example, in games like Black Ops 3, for example. We know in DLC 3 the crew will be going to the mansion to collect Tempest, a material or object needed to power the Sentinel artifact so they can actually take part in the Odin artifacts trial, whether that be, in the mansion's Easter egg or in Janus Towers, which is most likely going to be DLC 4. Now hopefully amongst all of this we can also see what happens with Weaver and the rest of the crew and Richtofen. We need to find out what happened to Richtofen in the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, his family, and how Weaver, Mr. Peaks, the bunny from the mystery box, the Sentinel artifact, and the SAM AI all fit into the narrative. Personally, I just think we need pretty much most of the questions we've been faced with so far answered. We need to know where Richtofen is, what Project Janus is, what's going to happen, and also the setup for the last map, whatever the last map in the story is going to be. Again, most likely Janus Towers. Next up, I would like to see at least 2 unique boss fights, maybe even like maps like Terminus and Zetsubo no Shima, with maybe a mini boss halfway through the Easter egg, and one as the final boss, so 2 bosses in total for the Easter egg. Now in the teaser images we've seen things like this massive skeleton of a T-Rex on screen right now, and we've also seen the SAM AI orb in the basement. We've also seen the SAM AI in the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, and with how it's been building up so far, I really do think the SAM AI will be the final big boss fight of this main quest Easter egg. Plus, wouldn't it be sick to also fight the T-Rex, or at least even if it's not reanimated as a regular T-Rex, we're fighting maybe a dark ether skeleton ghost T-Rex. I think that would be awesome. Next up, we desperately need to see more Richtofen in this next map. We've hardly seen him other than the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, and personally I'd love to know what happened to him inside of the Dark Ether, and how he could show up inside of the Shattered Veil. Nolan North, the voice actor for Richtofen, has already teased us that Richtofen will be more involved in the next map's updates, so hopefully he will show up more often inside Shattered Veil. I don't think he'll become an operator or a playable character or anything, but hopefully he'll at least show up physically in the map's Easter egg, or at least in intel logs and voice logs, but I think personally he needs to show up now. This is the time for Richtofen. Next up, let's talk about wonder weapons. So it seems as though leaked in the code for Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone Mobile that we're getting a brand new Raygun Mark II variant, or we could also get the Wunderwaffe DG2, as of course it was seen in the intro cinematic for Liberty Falls, and obviously it heavily ties in with Richtofen as a character, as well as they could just reuse the model assets and audio files from both Vanguard Zombies and MW3, as of course the Wunderwaffe was in both of those games. Hopefully if we do instead get Raygun Mark II variants like the leaks suggest, I just hope that we actually get some different elements and different variants to the sort of Raygun Mark II than we got in Alpha Omega. I think it'd be super disappointing if we just got, the electric variant, the shotgun variant, and all the other variants seen in Alpha Omega and Black Ops 4 just ported over to Shattered Veil. I think it would just be so boring in my opinion, and hopefully this also means that the Raygun Mark II could be added to all of the other Black Ops 6 maps, as well as how it was originally in Black Ops 2, because when Buried launched, the Raygun Mark II was not only in Buried, but then it got added to Mob of the Dead, as well as Transit and all the different Transit maps and things like that. Next up is the map design. Now the rumour online is that the Shattered Vale is going to be a mid to small sized map on par with Liberty Falls as well as the Tomb. Now this hasn't really been confirmed by Treyarch yet, but this could also mean that the map is tight as well as focusing on close quarters combat. It looks like this spawn area will actually be sort of the outside parking entrance to the mansion, so hopefully it offers like a mixture of more open areas to train in mixed with a tighter indoor play space similar to Dead of the Night, which of course is the other mansion map from Black Ops 4. Now next up is the Chaos story. Now I'm not asking for Scarlett, Diego, Shaw and Bruno to show up physically inside of this map, but I'd be happy with at least some intel or radios, maybe explaining what happened after Ancient Evil's cutscene, or at least giving us something to craft theories about going forward, or maybe teasing the fact that Scarlett could show up later on. We know we're getting Josiah Shem, who was in the Liberty Falls intel, and it seems as though he's actually a part of the Order of the Ancients, which was the main order, you know, the guys with the gold masks from the Chaos story inside of Black Ops 4, so it seems like that's coming back in some way, and, you know, the Order's coming back, and we've already had, you know, Alistair Rhodes and the Sentinel artifact, as well as Prima Materia has been mentioned, so I'd love to see other elements of the Chaos story inside of the Shattered Vale. And lastly, I'd love to see some actually good Easter egg rewards. So far we've had a ray gun skin in Liberty Falls, an ice staff skin in the Tomb, and skins for Maya and Weaver inside of Terminus and Citadel de Moor. So I'd love to see maybe like a Carver or maybe a grey skin inside of this map, as well as maybe like a skin for the Wunderwaffe or the ray gun Mark II, obviously depending on which one we actually get in the map, as I think the Easter egg rewards have been a bit lackluster so far. I really did like the ice staff skin, but again, all of the ones that are in the store just look so much better, so in my opinion, they need to sort of up the ante with the rewards, as it, you know, gives more people a, you know, gives more of an incentive to actually complete the Easter eggs. And that is my entire wish list for the Shattered Vale, which of course is launching on April 3rd, and I'll be covering it all on the channel. I've got so many theories to talk about in terms of the Chaos story, Weaver and Richtofen, as well as the Sam AI, so stay focused on the channel for those. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Black Ops 6 Zombies content, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!